I value your time as a viewer, so if you just want to quickly copy the build and hop back into the game, I made this infographic for you. The download link can be found in the pinned comment. All I'm asking is to kindly leave a like if you found it helpful, and maybe share the video to your friends. Chizuru has two notable playstyles, which is the nuke build or basic attack spam build. The nuke build revolves around Chizuru spamming Tsukuyomi cards with the Epiphany that adds 2 hits to her Shadow of the Moon card. The idea is to keep building up both the damage and hit count of Shadow of the Moon until it can one-shot the priority target. The basic attack build revolves around Chizuru spamming Oni Hunt cards with the Epiphany that allows it to create 2 zero-cost basic attack cards. By having the Tsukuyomi upgrade card, Chizuru would be able to create Shadow of the Moon plus cards pretty fast. For simplicity's sake, I will start calling Shadow of the Moon plus as Bind 3. With Bound of Dusk having the Epiphany that reduces the cost of the next card used after using Bind 3, you will be able to handpick which card gets the cost reduction. This is ideally applied to Oni Hunt. I'm gonna be completely honest. The nuke build is extremely inferior to the basic attack build, and the gap is only gonna get bigger once Chizuru gets her E2. Let's compare the two builds by giving the nuke build 3 Tsukuyomi cards and 1 Oni Hunt card, while the basic attack build gets 1 Tsukuyomi card and 3 Oni Hunt cards. The nuke build will gain 6 hits from using all Tsukuyomi cards and 4 hits from Oni Hunt. The 2 AP leftovers can be used on both basic attacks for 4 extra hits. That is a total of 14 hits. The basic attack build will use Bind 3 cards to reduce the cost of all Oni Hunt cards to 0. Bind 3 used 3 times has a total of 9 hits, while the Moon Slashes created by Oni Hunt will have a total of 12 hits. That is a total of 21 hits. This is excluding the 2 basic attacks that are unused, which can be solved by using Ray's Strike of Darkness that automatically activates all basic attack cards in hand. 2 Moon Slashes creates 8 Wisps. Using a Bind 3 card generates 2 Wisps, and another Shadow of the Moon card through Chizuru's E2. This means that each rotation is guaranteed to create another Bind 3 card. Assuming that Ray was in the team, the basic attack build will perform a total of 25 hits. Currently, we are in the morale meta, or rather, additive damage meta. All these additive damage such as morale will be applied to every hit your combatant can do. For example, assuming you have 10 morale, then 25 hits will have a total of extra 5,000% modifier. Basic attack build doesn't stop at dealing a lot of damage. Due to the amount of cards exhausted by Chizuru, she can wear the Psionic Combat Suit to generate a ton of shields. Spamming Bind 3 cards means she is healing the team by up to 15% max HP per turn. Now that you know Chizuru's best build, here are some tips when building her. Due to the inhibit effect of Bound at Dusk, you only have 3 AP to work with per turn. Since Chizuru wants to hoard all the AP, you need external sources of cost reductions. First is the neutral card, Self-Generating Experiment. This card reduces the cost of a random card to 0 per turn. Additionally, it can get a permanent 2 morale Epiphany, which is extremely good for Chizuru. Next is the forbidden card, Gesture of Freedom. This card permanently reduces the cost of a card by 1. One of the easiest ways to use this is to apply it on Karmic Flames, since Karmic Flames also has the initiation passive. Simply make sure there's no other cards that Gesture of Freedom can apply to except for Karmic Flames. In the infographic, I recommended that the best option for Karmic Flames is the one that reduces the cost of the next card by 1. This means Karmic Flames can either reduce the cost of Oni Hunt or Bind 3 whenever it is used. The extra AP can be used for a 4th Oni Hunt or on support cards such as Predator's Blade or Portrait of Fury. While it isn't needed, the best divine you can get for this build is the cost reduction on Oni Hunt. This allows you to use Bind 3's cost reduction on other cards instead. After all, Bind 3's cost reduction through Bound at Dusk applies to all your cards, not just Chizuru's cards. For eco manifestations, you would definitely want to get Chizuru's E2. It guarantees that Chizuru creates a Bind 3 card for every Shadow of the Moon and Oni Hunt rotation she performs. Moving on, let's talk about Chizuru's teammates. The build relies on consistent rotation, so you'd want a teammate with a lot of drawing power. For this role, the easiest combatant to use would be Veronica. With 3 zero-cost Repose, 1 Confiscate, and Portrait of Fury, she can draw a total of 6 extra cards on top of the default draw per turn. This is perfect if you have a final deck size of 10 or 11. Ray is perfect at further thinning your deck size and providing valuable additive damage to Chizuru's multi-hits. There is a unique way to play Chizuru with a Nia that is abusing Eternal Hunger. If you give Chizuru the Dimensional Cube trinket, the trinket's effect can be stacked by having Nia cycle cards through discards and draws. The downside to this build is that you must delete Bound at Dusk, or simply not use it. Else, if the fight is dragged, Eternal Hunger won't be able to provide extra AP. Having no inhibit also means that all your Shadow of the Moon cards do one less hit. Overall, Chizuru has strong damage output, but I would consider her slightly inferior to someone like Rin. However, not everything revolves around dealing damage. Chizuru's Bind 3 has the ability to heal the team, and as mentioned earlier, an E2 Chizuru can easily heal the team by 15% of their max HP per turn. Along with Psionic Combat Suit, it's even possible to run Chizuru's team without a healer, since she can sustain the team herself, at least outside of Chaos. If we consider how strong Chizuru is at both dealing damage and sustaining the team, then she is easily one of the strongest combatants in the game. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one.